Hello and welcome back to another in-depth weather video. Today we're going to be talking about Tropical Depression 11, which is forecast to become Tropical Storm Josephine. So, right now, maximum sustained winds of 35 miles an hour, minimum central pressure of 1,007 millibars, moving west at 16 miles an hour. So if we scroll down here and we go to the warning/cone, we can see here that this is expected to become a tropical storm on Thursday, and right now it is continuing on as a tropical storm. Arrival time of winds with wind speed probabilities. You can see the highest wind speed probabilities are between Wednesday 8 a.m. and Thursday 8 p.m. that 30 to 40% chance. And we have chances of tropical storm force winds through areas like the Virgin Islands. Then you have St. Kitts and Nevis over here, and then a couple of other islands that are partially in there. I think Anguilla's up there. So this is going to be a little bit like Isaias, kind of taking that northern route. We saw Gonzalo kind of stay on the tropical storm side, even though it was forecast to become a hurricane. It stayed really far south. So this is gonna stay to the north, which means that there's probably some more energy for it to actually develop. So now I want to move on to something new, the current storm information for this storm. This is on Tropical Tidbits. You just click on current storms and it's in here. There's a drop down menu. So we can see the forecast cone there. That's the surface plot. But now I do want to look at spaghetti models. Spaghetti models are key here. So we have multiple tracks here. Some of them taking them right through the islands, right through into possibly into Hispaniola. Others taking it a little bit further north, and then some even to the extreme where it just totally takes a turn to the north. Now, we can also look even further in, GFS ensembles. You can see the GFS is generally trending that this will kind of stay north of the islands and possibly be a Bermuda storm. Now, if we look at the Canadian ensembles, even further so, that it will stay as a fish storm. Now, I do want to look at the intensity guidance. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted this. So, most of these models here are, or spaghetti strains, if you want to call it, are keeping this at either a tropical storm or a tropical depression level. Most of them are taking it into tropical storm at some point. I think one of them, this AEMI, doesn't. Kind of stays flatlined pretty much. But most of them have it staying as a tropical storm for a little stint there and then kind of dropping off. Now we have DSHP here, keeping it very strong, has it decline a little bit and then eventually strengthen to a Cat 1 hurricane, which isn't out of the picture. It's just unlikely at this point. We kind of saw that with Isaias. Kind of gained strength, and it kind of stayed there for a little bit, and well, then it was a Cat 1, weakened, then Cat 1 again. So that is all I want to do before the models. So let's take a look at the GFS here. You can see the storm right here. GFS keeps this relatively weak, and then eventually it just dies off as it's moving north of the island chains. And then that same moisture kind of dissipates up near Bermuda. Now, Canadian model. We can see that they keep this strong for a much longer period of time. Actually, it's probably about the same, just north of the islands, but it kind of has it trying to recover there a bit. So, we definitely have to watch this system. I definitely want to watch the East Pacific right now. if we go back to the current storm information, we still have Alita. If you haven't watched that video, I recommend going to watch that video, because Alita's going to be here for a little bit. But that is all I have for Tropical Storm Josephine, or just Tropical Depression 11, or even up to Hurricane Josephine. In the comments, what do you think is going to happen with this storm? But I will see you guys next time.